Innately connected to the latent power of Rune Terra, Ahri is a Vestaya who can reshape magic into orbs of raw energy. She revels in toying with her prey by manipulating their emotions before devouring their life essence. Despite her predatory nature, Ahri retains a sense of empathy as she receives flashes of memory from each soul she consumes. Abandoned in the snowy woods of northern Ionia, Ahri knew nothing of her original family save the token they left her, a pair of matching gemstones. She joined a pack of ice foxes as they stalked prey on their morning hunt, and before long they adopted her as one of their own. With no one to teach her the magic of her kind, Ahri instinctively learned to draw it from the world around her, shaping destructive spheres and quickening her reflexes to take down prey. If she was close enough, she could even soothe the deer into a state of tranquility, so much that it remained serene even as she sank her teeth into its flesh. Ahri first encountered humans when a troop of foreign soldiers camped near her den. Their behaviors were strange to Ahri, and, curious to learn more, she watched them from afar. She was specifically drawn to a hunter who, unlike his wasteful companions, used every part of the animals he killed, reminding her of her fox family. When the hunter was wounded by an arrow, Ahri felt his life seeping away. She instinctively devoured the essence leaving his body, and gained brief flashes of his memories. The lover he had lost in battle, his children from a strange land of iron and stone. She found she could push his emotions from fear to sorrow to joy, and charmed him with visions of a sun-soaked meadow as he died. Euphoric at the rush of absorbing the hunter's life, Ahri felt more alive than ever and traveled Ionia in search of more victims. She relished toying with her prey, shifting their emotions before consuming their life essence. She alternated between dazzling them with visions of beauty, hallucinations of deep longing, and occasionally dreams colored by raw sorrow. She grew drunk with memories that were not her own and exhilarated in the lives of others. Through stolen visions, Ahri watched through their eyes as they pledged fealty to a temple of shadow, sacrificed offerings to a deity of the sun incarnate, encountered an avian tribe of Vestaya that spoke only in song, and glimpsed mountainous landscapes unlike any she had ever seen. She experienced heartbreak and elation in tantalizing flashes that left her craving more, and wept at the massacres of Ionian villagers at the hands of Noxian invaders. Ahri was surprised when the memories led her to discover the tale of an unearthly fox demon. As she absorbed more life essence, she grew to identify more and more with her victims and felt guilty at ending so many lives. She feared that the myths about her were true. She was no more than a cruel monster. But whenever too much time had passed between feedings, she sensed her own power fade and could not help but partake once more. Ahri tested her self-control by consuming small quantities of life essence, enough to absorb a memory or two, but not enough to kill. She was successful, for a time, but was tortured by her unending hunger and soon succumbed to temptation, indulging in the dreams of an entire coastal village. Tormented by her mistake, Ahri could not forgive herself and felt a deep sorrow that forced her to question her own existence. She withdrew to the forest caves, isolating herself in hopes of controlling her relentless desire. Years later, she emerged, determined to experience every facet of life through her own eyes. Though she might indulge in occasional essence, she resisted consuming entire lives. With the twin gemstones as the only clue to her origin, Ahri set out in search of others like her. No more would she rely on borrowed memories and unfamiliar dreams. Thank you for joining me for reading about Ahri, the Nine-Tailed Fox. Next, we will be reading about Akali, the rogue assassin.